Welcome home, honey. Coming with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. You weren't invited.
Hey, why are you here?
When I need your help.
I need bad friends.
Terrorists have taken possession of nuclear missiles on a cargo ship.
Take cover! Over family?
It's time to get loud.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
The film opens in Libya at a chemical plant that once belonged to Muammar Gaddafi. A heavily armed security team is stationed there, tasked with protecting General Fezon, Karim Saidi, and his family. The atmosphere is tense, and it quickly turns chaotic when gunfire and explosions erupt across the facility. One by one, the soldiers are taken down as a highly skilled group of mercenaries launches a coordinated assault. The attackers are led by Suardo Rometh, Iko Awais, a ruthless and efficient fighter. As the chaos unfolds, General Fezon grabs his family and attempts to escape the compound. Meanwhile, Rometh moves swiftly through the battlefield, eliminating anyone in his path. He climbs onto a tank and confronts the driver, demanding to know where Fezon has gone. Terrified, the driver silently glances toward a nearby building, unintentionally revealing the direction. Without hesitation, Rometh drives a knife into the man's throat and continues his pursuit.
Where is General Fezon? Tell me.
The scene then shifts to New Orleans, where Barney Ross, Sylvester Stallone, rides through the city on his motorcycle. He tracks down his longtime teammate Lee Christmas, Jason Statham, who is in the middle of a heated argument with his girlfriend and fellow Expendable, Gina, Megan Fox. If you made it this far, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Their relationship is clearly strained, with both exchanging sharp words. Barney interrupts the argument, saying he needs Christmas for a job, claiming he has injured his back and cannot handle it alone. Barney takes Christmas to a local bar, explaining that he lost his ring there to a man known as Jumbo Shrimp, Mike Mahler. Instead of simply asking for it back, Barney deliberately provokes a confrontation. He encourages Christmas to antagonize Shrimp, which quickly escalates the situation. Tension rises as insults are exchanged, and it soon erupts into a full-scale bar fight. The fight spreads across the entire bar, with punches, kicks, and improvised weapons flying everywhere. Barney joins in despite his supposed injury, proving he is more than capable. Together, he and Christmas take down Shrimp and his crew, leaving them unconscious on the floor. Barney and Christmas regroup with the rest of the Expendables, Toll Road, Randy Couture, Gunnar Jansen, Dolph Lundgren, and new recruits Easy Day, 50 Cent, and Gallon, Jacob Scipio, the son of former team member Galgo. They are called in to meet their superior, Marsh, Andy Garcia, who briefs them on a dangerous new mission. He explains that Suardo Rometh is planning to steal the activation codes for a nuclear warhead, which could potentially trigger World War III. Rometh is not acting alone. He is working for a mysterious terrorist known only as Ocelot, a figure Barney has been tracking for years but has never managed to catch. The team is deployed to Libya, where Rometh has already captured General Fezon. By the time they arrive, the situation has worsened. Fezon's wife has been killed, and Rometh forces the general to hand over the nuclear codes. Despite getting what he wants, Rometh shows no mercy. He shoots Fezon's son in front of him and then executes Fezon as well. Moments later, the Expendables launch their assault. Barney takes to the skies in a plane, providing aerial support, while the rest of the team attacks from the ground in a heavily armed vehicle. They unleash gunfire on Rometh's forces, taking down enemies while engaging in close combat with anyone who gets near. The battlefield turns into chaos as explosions and gunfire erupt all around them. During the mission, Barney orders Christmas to secure the nuclear codes, but instead, Christmas chooses to destroy a tank that is about to fire at Barney, saving his life in the moment. However, the situation quickly turns. Rometh retaliates by launching a projectile at Barney's aircraft, hitting it directly. The plane spirals out of control and crashes, erupting in flames. As Rometh escapes with the codes, Christmas rushes to the wreckage. Inside, He finds what appears to be Barney's burned body, still wearing his signature ring. The Expendables return home and mourn Barney. While Christmas is set on leading the team to get Rahmith and avenge Barney, Marsh tells him he is off the case because his actions wound up getting Barney killed. Marsh puts Gina in charge, even though she is sympathetic to Christmas mourning the loss of his best friend. Needing a job, Barney looks into classifieds and gets a gig being a bodyguard for an obnoxious influencer. After the guy pisses Christmas off, he responds by beating his face and humiliating him in front of his party guests. He quits and goes to Gina's home to look over classified files on Ocelot. She finds him there and fights him before they have sex. Despite Christmas insisting that he go on the mission, Gina won't allow it. After she leaves for the mission, Christmas is shown to be tracking her whereabouts. Gina leads the Expendables, now joined by new recruit Lash, Levi Tran, to begin by going to a CIA black site to meet their superior, Russo, Lucy Newman-Williams. She leads them to Marsh, who tells them that they are going to infiltrate a ship that Rahmith is on that is transporting the warhead into Russian waters. They also believe this is where they will find Ocelot. Rahmith is also set to be making a trade for his friend Bai, Dan Chupong. Christmas goes on his own to seek out a man named Desha, Tony Jha, in Thailand, a former friend of Barney's. Desha tries to hide his identity before seeing Barney's ring on Christmas's finger. He helps Christmas by providing a boat so that they can catch up with the rest of the team.
Boat with or without your permission.
Why do you have Barney's ring?
The Expendables make their way onto the ship, but are quickly found and captured by Rahmith's goons. They realize that someone on their team leaked their intel, and one of them might be Ocelot. A group of goons enter and take Marsh as a hostage while Rahmith orders Russo to bring him by. Desha helps Christmas get close enough to the ship that he climbs on and starts killing his way through goons to get back to his friends. He manages to make contact with Rahmith to taunt him, leading him to send more goons to go after Christmas. In their pursuit, Christmas gets the villains to fall into his traps where they die, and he comes across more weaponry as he looks for the rest of the team. He frees them, and the whole team starts to kill every other goon on the ship, and Lash and Desha even team up to kick Rahmith's main goon to his death. Toll Road ends up stabbed in the side and requires medical attention. Christmas then finds Rahmith and faces off with him, engaging in hand-to-hand combat until Christmas grabs Gunner's tomahawk. If you made it this far, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and jams it into Rahmith's chest. Before dying, he said he doesn't have the code for the warhead, his boss does.
Idiot. I don't have the kill switch. My boss has it.
Bai is brought in for the prisoner exchange until it is revealed that Marsh was Ocelot all along. He kills Bai and others while Christmas gets the team onto a lifeboat to get Toll Road to safety. Christmas decides to stay behind and get rid of the warhead, even if it means sacrificing himself. He drops the anchor down on the ship and prepares to go down with the ship. Christmas prepares to fight Marsh until a chopper shows up and blasts Marsh to chunks. It turns out to be Barney, who faked his death this whole time to draw Ocelot out of hiding. He gets Christmas onto his chopper while he blows the ship to pieces, causing the warhead to sink and detonate underwater. The team returns home to celebrate Barney's return, and Christmas and Gina appear to get together, as do Toll Road and Lash. Christmas then asks Barney who the corpse on the plane was, and Barney says it was Jumbo Shrimp. The two laugh about this,